Hey guys, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and this is the detailed review of the ASUS Zenfone 6. So the Zenphones were released in India in July, and ASUS released 4 models: the ASUS Zenfone 4, the 4.5-inch variant, the ASUS Zenfone 5, and also the Zenfone 6. So ASUS Zenfone 6, as the name indicates, is a massive 6-inch phablet, and it comes with a 6-inch HD display. It's powered by the same Intel Atom dual-core processor, which is powering the ASUS Zenfone 5, and it has 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB internal storage. It has a 13 megapixel rear camera with LED flash. There is also 2 megapixel front facing camera. So overall, this is a decently spec device. It comes with a 3300 milliamp hour battery. Initially it was available with Android 4.3 Jelly Bean. Later the KitKat update was rolled out by the company. So all in all, it's a pretty decently spec device. Now let's go into the detailed aspect of this device. So first let's start off with the design and build quality. So the first thing that you notice about the Zenfone 6 is its design, because it's very similar to the Zenfone 5 and other Zenphones, and it's made of pretty decent build quality, and the material finishing is again good. The back panel has a matte finish, and the cover is removable, and you can insert the dual SIM cards and the micro SD card, but the battery is non-replaceable. The power and the volume keys are located on the right side, and they have a chrome finish. There is nothing on the left side. On the top you have the 3.5mm audio jack, and at the bottom you have the micro USB charging slot. So on the front you have the 6-inch HD display, and the top you have the 2 megapixel rear camera, ASUS branding, and at the bottom you have the 3 capacitive touch buttons, and below that you have this pattern. This pattern is found on the ASUS Zenfone 5 and all other ASUS Zenfone models. So overall, in the design and build quality aspect, this is a pretty good device. It gives a premium feel. Its curved finish gives it a good hold on the device. But all in all, you can't deny the fact that this is a huge device. So if you haven't used 6-inch devices previously, this is a really huge device to hold and use, and using the device with one hand is probably not possible. But overall, ASUS has done a pretty good job with the design, fit and finish, and the overall quality of the device. Now moving on to the display, this device comes with an HD display, that's 720p display, and this is the same display you found on the ASUS Zenfone 5, and it has Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection on top of this. And the overall feel of the display is pretty good, but the display is reflective, hence you might find issues using the device in bright sunlight, but you can always increase or decrease the brightness of the device. So that the device has a pixel density of 245, which is pretty low considering that this is a massive 6-inch device. But overall, the display quality is pretty good. The touch response is again good. The viewing angles are good because it has an IPS panel, so viewing angles are pretty decent. But the overall sunlight readability is the only issue because the display is pretty reflective. But all in all, we don't have too many complaints about the display. It's a pretty good display in this price point. So ASUS Zenfone 6 was released with Android 4.3 Jelly Bean, but later the company has released Android 4.4 KitKat, and this is not a core UI. This is a custom UI from ASUS. It's called Zen UI, and Zen UI is really useful and comes with a good set of options, and also including a beautiful notification center. So we have talked about the Zen UI on our channel, so you can check out that video. Zen UI is a beautiful UI, and the notification center has quick launch icons, and they're well arranged, and you can even customize them. The company has already provided Android KitKat update for the device, but not with much changes included in that. So you can also sort apps, you can lock apps, you can even hide apps, you can do quite a lot of things using this UI. So in the settings, there are quite a lot of ASUS customized options and power saver, along with the ability to view apps which are using the battery. The power saver mode allows you to get better out of the battery, and you can select the power management. That means you can see the consumption table, you can see power saver, and you can see there are 3 modes: ultra power saving mode, there is optimized mode, there is also customized mode. So again, if you select the customized mode, you can further customize the way the battery is being utilized by the apps. So you can see here, this is the customized mode. So a lot of options are included. So overall, the UI offers lots of options to choose from. The phone is powered by Intel Atom dual-core processor with 2 GB of RAM, and the performance is really smooth, and there are any lags or issues with the Zen UI. Overall, it's a really feature-rich UI, and we didn't see any lag or any issues. The call quality on the device was pretty good, and the caller offers a pretty good amount of features included. So you can see you can record calls, So you can even block calls using this UI. So the phone UI is really feature rich, and the call quality was again pretty good. The rear speaker output was not really impressive. The volume was pretty low for a device in this price point, but it's just an average quality, not really something you would like to have on a phablet. The gaming performance of the device is pretty good, as 6-inch HD display is suited for gaming in this price point, and we tested with quite a lot of graphic rich games, and the gaming performance was pretty good. We already uploaded the gaming performance review on our YouTube channel, so you can have a look at that video. Now moving on to the camera on this device. So this device sports a 13 megapixel camera with LED flash and a front facing camera. So this camera is called the Pixel Master camera by ASUS, and it comes with a lot of features. You have lots of modes, including auto time rewind, HDR panorama, night low light mode. There is a selfie mode, depth of field, smart remove, smiles, beautification, and GIF animation. So lots of modes are included in the phone, and you can also have filters added to the photos. So overall the phone does have pretty feature rich UI and lots of features to offer for the camera. We have tested the camera of Zenfone 6 and in various conditions, and found the camera to be pretty decent. While the daylight photos came pretty good, the colors were a little dull. The low light photos were pretty decent again when taken with low light mode. Although the capture was well lit, there was a good amount of noise in the photos as well. The phone can also record videos in 1080p, which is again good. The quality was pretty good again. So all in all, this device is a pretty decent device in this price point. We can't say this is a really best device in terms of camera, even though it has a 13 megapixel camera. Now moving on to the battery life. The phone packs a 3300 mAh battery, which offers pretty good battery life. In our test, it could last more than a day with normal usage in 3G. ASUS is also offering good amount of features in the power saving mode, which offers ultra power saving mode, customized mode, and the optimized mode we talked about previously. You can also customize this mode and limit the CPU usage. So overall, we are pretty happy with the battery performance on this device, and you can get at least 1.5 days of usage with this battery. So summing up, is the ASUS Zenfone 6 worth a buy at 16,999? So if you're looking for an affordable phablet with great hardware, then your search ends here. ASUS Zenfone 6 is a really good phablet in this price point. But having said that, if you're not used to handling phablets, then you'll have a tough time handling this massive 6-inch device, because it's really huge, and using it with one hand is not really possible. So priced at 16,999, the Zenfone 6 offers good hardware, decent camera, and good battery life, along with a very useful Zen UI on top of KitKat. With Android Lollipop update coming next year, this is definitely a good device to pick if you have large hands. So that was the detailed review of the ASUS Zenfone 6. Hope you like this video. If you have any specific questions about this device, you can just drop a comment, and we'll be glad to help you out with your queries. If you like this video, do hit the like button, subscribe to your YouTube channel for more videos, and thanks for watching this video.